And here we go, episode number 24 of the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty Mode. Tennessee currently sits at number 4 in the rankings, of course. Playing NCAA 14, so only the top 2 teams make the playoffs, or I guess the national championship game. Currently, Ohio State, Clemson, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Arizona State, Michigan, Florida, Utah, Iowa State, Hawaii. Then a huge gap, really, for the contenders. Bama, Ole Miss, NC State, Texas, USC, Michigan State, Pitt, TCU, Georgia, Stanford, LSU, San Jose State, North Carolina, Syracuse, and Arkansas. Other receiving votes, we've got Texas A&M, Oregon State, Florida State, Louisiana, Notre Dame, UAB, UTEP, and Central Florida. Taking a look at our schedule this season, every game we've won, we've scored over 40 points. This week, however, we're taking on a 1-7 Missouri team, which, I mean, come on. They just lost 6-42 against Kentucky. South Carolina beat them 31-0. This team's not very good. Somehow they beat Michigan State, which still doesn't make sense to me, but that's what we're going with here. Missouri and Tennessee coming right up here from Knoxville. And of course, Tennessee looking to stay alive in the national championship picture. If they can win out, they will be in the SEC championship game despite their loss earlier in the season to the Florida Gators. As long as they can keep winning, it's looking likely that Tennessee will be taking on Alabama in the SEC championship game. Of course, Tennessee with the number 1 ranked pass offense in all of college football. Arch Manning is really having an historic season at quarterback in his freshman year here with the Volunteers. He's killing it on offense. Something to note from Missouri, they're going to be playing their backup quarterback in tonight's game. Tyler Macon, the redshirt freshman, is going to be making the start because Connor Bazelak, the starter, who in real life just transferred to Indiana, but still in the game he's on Missouri, he is hurt. Macon is dealing with an injury of his own, but Missouri's only got 2 active quarterbacks on their roster right now, so Tyler Macon has to make the start. Bazelak should be back in a couple weeks, but with Missouri really not going anywhere this season, Macon may be making the starts for the rest of the season, who knows. But also, folks, make sure to pick my NCAA basketball dynasty mode at Utah, Oral Roberts, Liberty, Maine, and Rhode Island. Make sure to vote for my new team in the community tab. Poll that series starts a week from today. And also, if we get 70 likes on this video, Tennessee versus Eastern Tennessee comes out on Wednesday. Oh, wait. We're not playing an FCS school because actually East Tennessee would have been a harder matchup than what Vanderbilt's going to be. So yeah, we're going to play Vandy on Wednesday. So, free win on Wednesday, but if you want that video by Wednesday, 70 likes on Missouri and Tennessee, and we will get that tune-up game out next week on Wednesday. So make sure to hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more content here on the channel. February is going to be crazy on the channel. I'm just saying. So we're going to get the ball to start here from the 20-yard line, and on a 3rd and 9, Arch Manning to Ramel Keaton for a pickup of 17 yards. Tennessee's now got it. Here on a 1st and 10, handoff to the backup running back. It's going to be Jabari Small. Again, we're going to see a lot of him next season. He's got all the speed. Small's going to pick up 10 yards right there in that 2 running back set. It'll be a 1st and 10 now from the 35. Manning dropping back, but the pressure's going to get to him. Manning loses the football. Parker, one of our offensive linemen, is going to pick it up, but Manning is going to lose 10 on the sack, and now it will be a 2nd and 20 for the Tennessee offense. Manning dropping back, looking to throw pressure in his face, and the ball's picked off. He was looking for Ramel Keaton again, but it's intercepted by Mizzou, and they're going to take it all the way back deep into Tennessee territory. The Missouri Tigers have got it all the way down to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Tyler Macon. The offense will keep on a play action fake, and Macon over the middle. Ball's picked. Danico Slaughter on the interception. I don't know where Macon's going on that play, but we're going to get it back immediately thanks to Danico Slaughter. So right where we picked off, it will be a 2nd and 10 for Manning in the offense. He'll scramble to his right. He'll dump it off to his running back in Tyon Evans. Evans going to run over a defender. He'll be picking up 15 yards on the play for the Volunteers. 1st and 10 for Manning from that 30-yard line. Play action fake. Looking to throw in the pocket. Manning now going to scramble to his right on the run. Jimmy Callaway's got it. Callaway with the breakout season this year for this offense. He's going to pick up 24 yards on that play now. 1st and 10. Triple option for Manning. He's going to pitch in the last second to Ramel Keaton. You see more and more of Keaton in the running game recently, and he's going to pick up 12 yards right there. Moving the sticks one more time for this Tennessee offense. It's a 2nd and 7. Manning dropping back, looking to throw in the corner route. There is Cedric Tillman. It's kind of the same route that Manning was picked off on the last drive out, but he's going to complete that one to Tillman, making it now a 2nd and 12. Manning going to pitch to Tyon Evans. Evans going to break a tackle. Look at Tyon Evans staying on his feet. Look at the run. Evans going to pick up 13 yards, making it a 1st and goal now for the Volunteers offense. We're going to run the veer from the goal line. Manning's going to keep. Touchdown, Volunteers. All Tennessee on that drive right there. Danico Slaughter giving us the football back. and Tennessee gonna go up 7-0 right there on the Arch Manning rushing touchdown. Missouri back with it here on a 3rd and 14. Macon looking to throw. He's gonna be hit, and oh, that ball was almost picked. But Tyler Macon starts this game 4 for 7, and Tennessee will get the ball back after a Missouri punt, and after a great return by Jalen Hyatt, we've got it at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Manning, scrambling to his left, he's looking to run. Manning gonna slide down short of the first down marker, but still he picks up 9.5. As we go into the second quarter, Tennessee up 7-0, looking to extend their lead deep into Missouri territory. So we'll have a 2nd and inches. Manning out the gun, gonna keep on this triple option. Will he pitch it? Yes, he will. Getting over to Tyon Evans. Evans will break a tackle, break 2 tackles, and he'll pick up a gain of 7 right there. Evans so hard to bring down. It will be a 2nd and 7 now for Arch out the empty gun. Looking, he'll get it to Jalen Hyatt. That's Hyatt's first catch of this game, and it'll be good enough for the first down, making it now a 2nd and 6 for Tennessee. Manning again gonna keep running the option a lot in this game, giving it to Tyon Evans, and why stop running it? Evans is gonna get it on the pitch by Arch Manning. Tennessee goes up 14-0. All Volunteers so far, with Mizzou getting the football back here on a 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. Tyler Macon looking to throw over the middle. He'll complete that one to his star receiver. It's Dove for a pickup of 15 yards. Now a 2nd and 7 for Missouri. Handoff to the running back in Elijah Young. Young's gonna get 12 yards in this Missouri offense now, finally finding their rhythm. That was Young's first carry of the game. He's a really good running back right there in 3rd and inches. Macon's gonna throw that one over his receiver, so they're gonna go for it on 4th and inches. Oh, and we're all over it. Aaron Beasley, the star and the hero of the Baylor game, is gonna get the stop, and Tennessee gets the ball back immediately. Here in a 2nd and 1, we're gonna run it with Cedric Tillman, and Tillman's gonna get us back into Missouri territory with that run. 1st and 10 with 3 minutes to go left in the quarter. It will be a handoff to Tyon Evans. Evans gonna pick up a gain of 13 yards. Moving the sticks one more time. It will be a 3rd and 5 now for Tennessee though. Manning dropping back, looking on the drag route. Tillman breaks a tackle. Well, he still falls forward. Gain of 8 and a first down for Tennessee. 90 seconds to go. Manning dropping back on a 2nd and 5. He'll find Julian Nixon. Nixon though, short of the first down, or short of the end zone, excuse me. He'll still pick up 11 yards, making it now a 2nd and goal from the 5. Manning looking to his right, trying to get Nixon in the end zone. Yes, that's what he's gonna do. Nixon breaks off a tackle. Missouri's tackling's been horrible all day long, and Tennessee's starting to run away with it. It's what the number 4 team in the country should do. We're up 21-0 with Missouri trying to do something here before the end of the half. It will be a 2nd and 5 with 40 seconds to go. Look at the run after the catch right there. It will be a big pickup of 21 yards right there for Nico Hea. It will be a 1st and 10 now for Missouri. 30 seconds to go. To his right. There goes Dove again. He'll get 2 feet in bounds. It will be a 1st and 10 again for Missouri as Macon is feeling all the pressure, but he still gets off to J.J. Hester. Hester's got a gain of 19 yards, and Missouri couldn't do anything on the next 2 downs, so they're going to elect to kick a field goal from the right hash. Macon's got to do everything. He's got to hold the kick as well. Missouri going to get some points on the board before the end of the half. It's still an 18-point lead, though, for the Tennessee Volunteers. They are up 21-3 going into the second. However, though, Missouri will start with the football, so a huge opportunity for them, but so far, it has been all Volunteers here at home in Knoxville. The 3rd to last game here of the regular season is an important one, but Tennessee, though, again, up by 18 points. Your score, 21-3. Here comes Macon in the Tigers offense on a 3rd and 3. Huge play right here. He'll hand it off to Elijah Young. Young gets to the outside. Good blocking by Missouri. And Elijah Young's got 15 yards to kick off this half for the Missouri offense. They've now got it over midfield. On a 3rd and 2, it's a handoff to Taj Butts. You heard that one right. It's a gain of 10 for Missouri. It's his first carry of the day, and now on a 1st and 10, they're letting Macon go out the empty gun. It's instead a QB draw. Macon's going to find his way down for 9.5, setting up for a 2nd and inches. Macon keeps down a read option, letting the quarterback run. Look at Tyler Macon picking up 11 yards. It's a goal to go now for Missouri, but a 3rd and goal sets up for a run for Elijah Young. Young gets to the outside. Touchdown, Tigers. Danico Slaughter got to him, but it was just too little too late, and Missouri's on the board with their first touchdown of the game. It's only an 11-point deficit now for Missouri with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Arch Manning's got a 1st and 10. That was a bubble route by Jimmy Callaway, just taking all the way upfield for 15 yards, so we'll take it. It's now a 3rd and 8. Tennessee's 3 for 3 on 3rd downs in this game. Make it 4 for 4 as Tyon Evans is going to try and jump over a Missouri defender. He'll get hit, but still he'll get the first down. Here's a 3rd and 6. We're not going to be 5 for 5 on 3rd. That ball's deflected by Isaiah McGuire, and Tennessee will be forced to punt it back to Missouri with a minute to go in the third. Tyler Macon over the middle, finding his receivers now. J.J. Hester's got 26 yards. Don't look now, but Missouri's offense is looking pretty solid. Here's a huge play, though. 3rd and 6 from the 45. Macon on the screen looking. He can't get it off. It's going to be Elijah Simmons on the pressure, maybe the best defensive tackle in all of college football. We will head into the fourth quarter up by 11 points. We'll see what Missouri does, but still Tennessee in control. And Missouri decided to punt it back to Tennessee. They'll have a 3rd and 8, though. 5 receivers in the game. Manning going to take a shot. Jimmy Callaway, 1-on-1 coverage. Ball is going to be incomplete. Tennessee's offense really hasn't done much in the second half. I mean, have we gotten over midfield? I don't think. So Missouri gets it back on a 3rd and 3. We're all over that run right there. Tyler Macon's not going anywhere. Barron is there. Missouri on a 4th and 6 punts it back, so the time is ticking, man. We've only got 4:40 left to play in this game. 3rd and 6 for Arch, but again, Tennessee's offense being shut down. Nothing happening right there. Missouri gets the ball back. Instead, we're going to go for it on 4th and 6. So Manning says, you know what? We're going to go for it. He'll scramble to his right. Peyton Manning, of course, our head coach with the aggressive play call. He'll pick up the first down. It does his nephew and Arch. It'll be a first down now down to the 35-yard line. At 1st and 10, Manning keeps in the read option. Looking at to run. Arch Manning fumbles. Cedric Tillman, though, picks it right back up. That is Manning's technically 2nd fumble of the game, even though we picked up both of those. Nonetheless, it's a 2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line. Manning looking to throw to his right, and he's going to be sacked again. Manning's going to lose 11 yards. It will be a 3rd and 19 now for the Tennessee offense. From the 35-yard line, Manning dropping back on the slant route is picked off. Exactly what you couldn't have right there, because now Missouri's going to get it back into Tennessee territory. Bailey on the interception, and Missouri still got life. So Chad Bailey gets the pick. Missouri's got it back with 2:30 left to play here on a 3rd and 3. To his right, Macon's going to find Dove. It's a gain of 31 yards to Missouri. They've got it all the way down to the Tennessee 10-yard line, but it's a 3rd and 10. Out the gun goes Macon. Looking to throw, they're trying to screen. Going to Taj Butts, but he'll be stood up by Jalen McCullough. It's only a gain of 7. Missouri should probably kick the field goal here to make it an 8-point game, but instead, they want to go for it. 4th and 3, Macon in the pocket to his right. Yeah, nothing's getting off. Big sack for Tennessee, and that's going to do it. So the defense came up huge in this game at home against Missouri. It's the first game for Tennessee all season that they've won, and they haven't scored over 40 points. I mean, you'll take wins any way you can get them, especially late in the season. We're going to win this one by 11 points, 21-10. I guarantee you we didn't cover the spread, but I don't give a damn, because you know who lost this week? Ohio State. We're not going to do any scouting or recruiting in this episode. We'll get them all in the next one, because all of our guys are visiting for the Vandy game. We'll get into recruiting in our next episode, but we're checking out the rankings right now, because that's what's huge. Again, look at all these guys visiting next week, but number 1, Ohio State lost. So that means now we are in the top 3, and it looks like maybe we'll be ahead of Michigan if everyone keeps winning. So you look at the rankings right now, we just need 1 loss out of either Clemson or Oklahoma, and I think we're getting into the national championship game as long as we can keep winning. It's a huge if, because we're going to get Alabama most likely in the SEC championship game. But my goodness, folks, we just need a loss out of Clemson and or Oklahoma. Oklahoma takes on number 10 Hawaii next week, given Hawaii are kind of frauds. But if Hawaii can beat Oklahoma next week, just saying, we should control our own destiny to the national championship game. So, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 24 of the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty Mode here on NCAA 14. If you want to see Vandy versus Tennessee next week, next Wednesday, make sure it gets 70 likes on this video. Thank you, folks, for watching, and Mamba forever.